As an industry leader in responsible volunteer travel, Projects Abroad offers a range of sustainable projects and internships. Many other operators offer opportunities to volunteer abroad, but the reality is that quality and standards are not always priorities. Our 25 years of experience have taught us that short-term gains cannot be at the expense of long-term impact, which is why over 115,000 volunteers have trusted us to help them make a difference in the world. With any one of our ethical volunteering opportunities, you can be certain that we've done our homework. And this means ensuring that our project offerings meet strict criteria for inclusion. In this video, you'll learn about our 8-point checklist for responsible volunteering. Number 1. Is there evidence of impact? Projects Abroad produces annual impact reports based on data collected from our global impact database. These serve as evidence of the improvements our volunteers make in communities around the world. Number 2. Are there safety measures in place? The welfare of volunteers on our projects is paramount. This is why Projects Abroad has developed its own health and safety protocols, and why all offerings include medical and travel insurance and free access to an online cultural awareness course for each destination. Number 3. Who is responsible for volunteers? Some organizations recruit volunteers and then send them to independent third-party providers in their destinations. We never outsource our volunteers' safety and welfare to others. We have our own staff in each destination, and they're responsible and accountable to you from start to finish. Number 4. Do you know how your money is spent? The watchword here is transparent, which all volunteering organizations should be, providing a breakdown of how your project fee is spent and what it includes. As standard, our project fees include the following: airport pickups and drop-offs, ground transportation to and from your placement, 3 meals a day, and medical and travel insurance. Number 5. Is the project sustainable? Projects Abroad have permanent bases in local communities, which means we can receive volunteers all year round. This translates to sustainability by supporting long-term goals. Progress in projects is evaluated regularly. Their needs assessments and the UN's Sustainable Development Goals determine project goals, and these goals are finally laid down in our management plans to guide volunteers. Number 6. Is placement information provided up front? Volunteers should receive the full details of their placement before they travel. For this reason, Projects Abroad gives each of you access to your own personal Projects Abroad webpage, which contains details of your work, your role, accommodation, host family members, and contact details of staff and destination. Number 7. Can you trust the organization's integrity? You should interrogate any volunteering operations, policies, and protocols to determine how serious they are about ethical volunteering practices. We invite all potential volunteers to check out our policy documents, including those dealing with child protection, animal welfare, medical ethics, volunteers' code of conduct, and health and safety. Number 8. Are volunteers' skills matched to project's needs? Finally, it's important to emphasize that volunteers without professional skills can still make an impact, but only if the organization makes sure the necessary structures are in place for them to do so. Projects Abroad make sure that volunteers understand that their role is to support local professionals. They're assigned a local supervisor, and they can access training and workshops to build skills and destination. You can be sure that at Projects Abroad, we always follow this checklist, no matter where we work. Talk to us today to find out what we're responsible for and discover what you're capable of.